Ours are low key right now. Tuesday. Oh, use it. It just bass in my pocket. Oh, here you go. Appreciate your patience. How we just snap. Oops. I'm sorry. Then I'm move it out. All right. Guess what I got going on. Links in the bio also. Get started. Every one of these links is the survey one. And right now I'm doing offers, but I can do surveys still. What I like to do is go through the ones that's the least amount of time. The ones that say half, you get a half a point. But the ones that don't have this on there, it's a full thing and fill up a full bar. You do 5 of them for $5. And then this how long it takes to do it. This how many people have done it. This is the star ratings. But once you do a few, I'll show you how many I've done. Let's go to my account. The link's in the bio too. You can start today. They give you a $5 start sign up bonus too. So I've done 27. And off the surveys alone, I done made $20. But off the offers, like I'm finna pick a new offer to do right now. And they be paying me out different amounts. In case y'all want to see the rewards, I get cashed out on PayPal. Thanks for tuning in. Peace and blessings. Happy Tuesday. So yeah, you can use this link today and start making money. And cash right out to your PayPal. And these are like the little offers I do. Let me show you. In case you like playing games to get paid, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to just you can check your credit for $26. I can do this one now. Let me show y'all what it look like. So all you have to do is try now. You have 30 days to try this offer. And that's all you have to do. Mobile banking, invest easily. Create a wealth account and fund with $25. So I'm not gonna do that one because what's the extra $1 or whatever? You're gonna make it make sense. But like this one, right? So for this one, I'll just start playing for 30 seconds, then complete level 3, complete level 7, complete level 15. And that's how you get those amounts of money. and then you have like at least 30 days to do them. It's like whatever you complete, it goes to your account. And if you don't complete them within that 30 days, you just make whatever you can make. Like I'll be playing different games. Like let me show you what I was playing. Let's go to my offers. Like they just ended this one on me. This one kind of sad because I was just getting the hang of this one. It's pretty fun, but they paid me a little bit for that one. And it was to do crossword, not crossword puzzles, but basically you put words together. This one in progress. I was playing Game of Thrones on here. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. But yeah, you can just play different little. Yeah, you can download TikTok to get paid, and the TikTok Lite. Just different little games. And then let me show y'all how you could get $5 today too off free stock. So if y'all want to make money, the link's in my bio too to go ahead and get started. And look, let me show you real quick. Once you sign up for the all you gotta do is click the link and then there you go. And you'll pick once you click on the link for the $5 stock, you would just pick one of those. I've been trading for a long, long time. Then it's another little money making activity. I just dropped this is my website too. Let me show y'all. So if y'all wanna check out my programs, my products that I have available, live mentorship. My website, Team Angie. It's just you simply put your email in there and then I send you the blueprint copy. And then once you put your email in, this is what the blueprint look like. You'll come down here all the way to the bottom basically to see my program. And then this is me right here. I introduce myself. This is my company, Team Angie. And then this is done for you digital program setup. All you do is put your information in, put your payment gateways in on how you want to get paid. And then you go through the modules. It's an e-course that teaches you step by step on how to make money online, how to set up your own online business. Just basically teaching you high income earning skills, teach you how to set up an email list. And that's where we make most of our money through the email list because you can put your different programs and products in that email list as well as you market one product at a time. And teach you do all of that, how to build an email list and etc. But yeah, it's all about having multiple streams of income. Digital marketing. Let me show you my products and stuff too, really quick. And we currently on a 90-day challenge, so you guys got plenty of time to get involved, get you somebody to hold your hand, accountability partner within this 90-day challenge to passive income online. And these are the products. This payment plans available. Learn how, earn now. So yeah, you just go to my website and I send you the blueprint, and then this is what the blueprint looks like. All the way step by step program to learn how to make 900 daily paid passive income, a 2-hour workday. And these are the courses. And let me show you what a course look like. Once you pick a program all the way at the bottom, they all tell you different stuff. Like these are the 4 programs. You purchase this one, it comes with these 3. So you'll have 4 streams of income. And then this is everything that's included. You keep going all the way down. This is the legacy builder, the 4 programs included. But if that doesn't fit your budget or what you're looking to get into, there's the separate programs, and then these are all the bonuses that come with every program. Just strolling through really quick so you guys can get a real quick glimpse. But the links in my bio to get started and check out, get your free blueprint copy to see what's all involved in daily pay, digital marketing. And then these are the prices. Get 4 income streams to generate 100, 300, 600, and $900. We have the launch pad, which is 100, and then a passive daily pay blueprint 300, digital mastery for 6, and then 900 for the legacy builders. And then they all have payment plans available. Oops. You can click on that for the payment plan. And then these are the other 3 separate in case if you just want one of these. And they all come with payment plans too at the bottom. So yeah, all my programs, you can learn how to earn now. Learn how to earn money online. Payment plans available, you know what I'm saying? You just go check out the different little programs. And then once you get into my email list, I send out newsletters every once a week. I just sent out one today. These were the program. Once you get you a program like this, the Legacy Builder, you'll have all of them, you know. So you'll know what's in all of them if you purchase the Legacy Builder. And then whatever program you decide to get involved with, this is what the courses look like. This is the e-course industry. Master resale rights for digital products. Everything is right on your PC or phone or laptop. And then look, how to get started. Simple little videos. These are one of 85 lessons. I got the Legacy Builder, so I usually be in that one. Wait, hold up. I'm trying to go back. All right, so yeah, let me go back again. Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, I just did the most. Uh, all right, hold on real quick. I don't know what just happened. All right, there they go. That's something for you, man. This some other shit. I didn't mean to click on this either. But anyway, yeah, here we go. We back to this. It got a little sticky over there. My shit starting to act real sensitive for some reason or whatever. But yeah, you just click on view product. It'll take you into the module. And this one, I have a few more lessons, 92 to 34. We can go all the way down to whatever you guys want to learn, you know, how to set up your website, GoDaddy. Um, how to import your capture page template, which is this page right here. Well, no, it ain't. It's the let me take this off real quick so you can see. It teaches you how to. This is my home page. It teaches you how to set up your home page. Like I was just telling y'all, my website. You set up your own. Mine's Team NGLC. Whatever you want yours to be, you will create that. And those are the step by steps that all of these are the step by step on how to get through it all. And then you'll click on one and it'll add the videos like this. And you just simply watch the video. It's 2 of them in this one module. And if you need help, you just go to the community. Like you're not sitting here, you work for yourself, but not by yourself. These are everybody that's in the community and online at the moment. So if you have any questions, you know, you come ask somebody in the community and you just know you work for yourself, but not by yourself. And we're finna have a live meeting within 2 hours. So this is what the live training is like, you know. This will be happening shortly. And we just had Zoom calls. Let me show y'all a little replay of like what this live mentorship look like. And this is the 90-day challenge right here. It's a video a day. These are the topics. It's kind of hard looking at the screen and I'm looking at my phone trying to do it through the TV like that. I mean, what you call. But you learn like who your perfect customer is and why that's important to have a perfect customer and to know about who that is. I'm listening to some P&D, Party Next Door. I'm trying to see where. Oh, here she go over here. I got all these tabs up. And yeah, got a lot of messages up there from people in the community. I have really been clearing that out. I didn't even see a message down there. My bad. Let me pause this for a second. But it's no catch. No drop shipping, nothing like that. Nah, no drop shipping. This is our digital. Let me turn this down. These are digital program, digital marketing. So everything is online. When somebody purchases, all they do is go to their email and they receive the document. You open it up. Thanks for tuning in too, Caesar. Basic. I believe I pronounced that right. Forgive me if I didn't. No disrespect at all. But yeah, this is like say for instance when let me just cut it off, period. Say Cammy. So kind of like when COVID happened, right? Whether you were in college or in grade school or anything, as far as the education goes, when the world shut down, people were learning on their PC or their phones, and the curriculum was right there on their phone. It was in the format of a document or PDF or however that it came, where you can have access to that course, the educational course. And that's exactly what this is. It's an e-course, electric course, or however you want to put it. But it's in the internet basically. So once you purchase your program, it goes right to your phone. You go to your email and then you open it up. And then that's what I was showing y'all. Like these programs are forever on your phone. It's master resale rights too. So once I purchase from somebody, my customers can resell, and then their customers can resell, and so on and so on. A gift that keeps giving. And you don't have to have any storage. You don't have to worry about like any room in your home or wherever it may be, because everything is on your phone. You don't have to worry about resupplying or anything like that, because it's a e-course and everything is all digital. And we teach you how to use the social media and the internet to market this course. And we teach you how to do so by knowing who your perfect customer is, because even though we all have the same product, we all have different people that relates to us and wants to learn from us and grow from us. So we all need to know how to relate to that customer, that person. And this is what this is talking about. Teaching you who your perfect customer is. So you know you're not out there alone. You just, oh, here's a product, go sell it, good luck. No, it's nothing like that. And today we're having a meeting just so you know for sure, like you're never by yourself. You're not out here trying to figure it out. It's already done for you. You just tap into the education. And if you need help, you ask somebody. You grab your accountability partner and you go full force with it. Or you do it on your own and you just, you know, do what you do. But this is a live program and it's live mentorship. And all you have to do is get in the program and ask questions. And if you're shy, you could just wait and see what other people ask, because somebody going to have a similar situation or the question. Somebody might answer your question. They might ask it having the same question as you. You could just go through the meetings and listen and learn, or you can contribute to the meetings and give your 2 cents, whatever you want to help People learn and know, you know. So the thing is, like, it's not for everybody. Everything not for everybody. What I'm here to offer people is a financial situation where you can become financially stable and financially free, depending on if you learn these financial habits to become financially stable. Because you could be one or the other depending on your mindset. And success is 90% mindset. I mean 80%, and then the rest is just skills that you can learn if you apply to yourself. You know, you can sit here and get all the knowledge you want, but if you do nothing with it, it's nothing to be done with it. And then it's all about taking action. You know, I'm on my third year going in. I took day one 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and I'm currently still on that marathon. And I just encourage you all to, you know, try something different. What you don't know, you just don't know. And you'll never know if you don't sit there and give yourself the grace to try to figure it out and to learn. There's no right or wrong way to learn anything. So it's basically like because not one program works for everybody, so it's 4 different programs depending on your dreams and goals as far as making money online. It's about having multiple streams of income as well. And then you earn while you learn, so you could be making payment plans and making money at the same time and not just learning and not having a way to earn at the same time. That's what this 90-day challenge is about as well. Every day we have these videos, they're dropping, and they're teaching us what we need to do as far as building a successful online business. These videos covers from A to B on your blueprint to success, your perfect customer, what content to create for them, the power of social media work, how to go viral, what platform is right for you, because you can be on I'm on every platform, Team Angie LLC. I rarely be on Twitter like that. I rarely be on Instagram like that, or even on TikTok. Mainly on Facebook or on here or wherever, you know, like my shit floating around. But what platform is right for you? If all of them is, do all of them. But I just let you know it takes time. But that doesn't mean don't go for it. You know, your shit might just pop off a little slower than everybody else's. But at the end of the day, it's like shit. You don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. It's your shit, and you do as you please with it. You know, take your time and learn it, and grow it, whatever. Learning the lingo. You will see these 3 words, 3 letters a lot, amongst other 3 letters a lot. Which this is just a call to action. It's to help engagement with your content and posts. And then as the days go by, more will drop. Like tomorrow will be day 19. So that one will come tomorrow. And it's all about having a vision, first of all. You don't know where you're going if you don't
Welcome to day one
know
of
where
our
you're
90
headed.
day freedom sprint. And today is a very important day because how you start today is what is going to set you up for success. So, day one, we're going to talk about vision. What do you want? Why are you here? Why are you here? What do you see your life like in 6 months or 8 months or however long it takes for you to learn and master these skills? What do you want and why are you here? Knowing your why is what's going to help you push through when everything doesn't go as smooth as you hoped it would. Because there's nothing perfect in life. And everything that is worth having will have some obstacles, will have some hiccups, will have some challenges. That's normal, my friend. So I need to take some time and write down, like, what do you want? And not only what do you want in this 90-day sprint, but what do you want from this? Like, how do you see your life when you've reached your goals? What are you going to do? And why are you here now? What was the thing that helped you make that decision to learn skills to change your family's life? Because you realize the only way that you will be able to make an income online is learning these skills and being consistent and taking action with these strategies. It works if you're willing to do the work. So, screenshot this, take the time to answer these questions. I would love you to go back to the post of this and put it inside of there. Okay, now screenshot this because here's the 3 pieces of content I would love for you to cover today. What you love about promoting done for you products. Anything you want to say about it. And building a business for time, here's what that means. So when I think could be somebody that had a video go viral. It could be somebody that started getting leads. All you do is you go to the win section inside our community, you screenshot one of those testimonials, and you can talk about it. You can actually go take a viral video that is going viral, and you can do a 5-second video and put words on the screen with that testimonial and do a CTA, which is a call to action. Okay. I'm going to be walking you through this entire process. So every day you're going to get a short video from me, and we are going to learn how to build your brand, build confidence, and learn how to create a predictable online income stream. So I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Let's go. You got this.
And that's basically like what the what the 90-day consists of, as well as what the step-by-step programs, which every video just gets you more in depth on from start to finish, and then from finish to launching your website, teach you exactly how to market it and everything like that too. But let me show you a replay like what these webinars like, and because we're gonna be live within the next hour and a half, but I'm not going to be holding this phone live. While I do that, I'm gonna give you an example too of how you can check it out. Because even if you miss it, you don't want to join it, you can check out the replays. And then we got like the mindset training. Like I was saying, mindset is everything. We just did this little exercise the other day, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do this again with you so you can see exactly why it's important. Social media training if you're really scared to put out videos. Um, this is the mentor, Michelle O'Neill. And if you need content, you can just go to the vault. And here goes some content ideas. Like this program come in PDF, you just download the PDF. This is the weekly calls. So you don't have to be tech savvy. You just come here and then go to the meetings. Like today, we'll be having one on tech, which is, I mean, not tech, just training, for your business, and then you'll be on the hot seat. And then tomorrow, well, later on, it'll be the tech. So first it'll be this one, and then if you don't get what you need out of that meeting, you'll just jump over to this one an hour later. But these will be going on at the same time, depending on what kind of help you need. You just join one of the live videos. And that was last month. Click on the link to join the live or whatever. Where them videos at? Oh yeah, like 6 figures in 6 months training. Let's go. I don't know why it's acting like this. I'm gonna just go over and we can replay and see what this is talking about. Now this is from a while ago.
Well,
But this what the Zoom calls be looking like.
awesome. Welcome, everybody. Love this call because this is where we talk about 6 figures in 6 months. And you guys, it's all based on numbers. Like there's no money made in emotions. There's no money made in guessing. There's no money made in how many views you get on a video. No money is made in that. The money is made in the numbers. That's why I absolutely love our system, because it's proven. If you follow the process and you can track your numbers, you guys, that's all you focus on. So what I want to do is, if anybody, I'm looking for my notebook. If anybody wants to share their numbers with me, and I'm going to
I'll
help you
share
break
my
down
numbers with y'all too.
how your system is converting, and then we can talk about how to fix it, and then we're going to go into the topic for today. So anybody want to share what their stats are? If you need help finding it, I can tell you how to find it.
And it's part of the program too. I'll show y'all my numbers in a minute. We all got the same stuff, but we all work for ourselves, but not by ourselves.
Nobody?
And they scared. But basically what the numbers is our email list. And then I'll show you guys that. We work with System.io and to teach you how to set it up. I'm not going to show you guys their emails because it's personal and confidential, but and these are the numbers that she's referring to. But yeah, let's carry on. And yeah, I never share anybody personal information.
No stats yet. I'm brand new. Well, Dawn, welcome, my friend.
I don't even look at
So
the email after I
what
send
are
you
the
the
stats
website
is,
and the
so if
blueprint.
you go to the, when you go into school, okay, not school, sorry. When you go into your system,
And
the
that's the
very
blue
first
system
stat
IO
will
I
be a
was just
chart
showing
right
y'all.
there that will show how many, should be 30 days, how many leads have come in for 30 days. So what stats I ask you for is what have you done this month? How many new subscribers this month? And then go to all time and add your all time. So we need to know what's your all time, how many new subscribers, and then let me know how many customers you got. Then I can figure out what your funnel is converting at. And then the other stat that's good to know, and these are good to know, you guys, now is that when you go into your main funnel, the capture page funnel, go to that stat, and that's what your main capture page is converting at. I've already done a video on that. Go through, I think it's the first day of the 6-figure 6-month training. Go back and watch that because that's important to understand. Now, here's the thing: if you are brand new, none of this matters. Really, you guys, I did not start tracking until 6 weeks. I had to get my message right. I had to get that rhythm and that flow down because you cannot determine anything off your funnel until you've had at least 100 people inside your funnel. You cannot determine anything off of 3 people or off of 4 people or 40 or 50, right? There's got to be at least 100 for you to start having trackable numbers. So, again, I didn't even look at it until, I would like glance at it, because I'd go into school or go into system and glance at how many new subscribers I had, but I did not start tracking until I had 100 because it can set you up for failure because you can start getting discouraged, okay? So those are the stats that you need to know. They're so important. You'll never make 6 figures without tracking this. You just won't because that's the same thing as saying, oh, like I live in Kansas, right? Oh, I just want to drive to California. I'm never going to get there without having a target, having the directions, having the guidance, right? Because what happens is if you don't know what's broken, there's nothing to fix. And you'll just keep on repeating the same pattern over and over and over again. And then you'll be frustrated because you don't understand why it's not working. Well, it's not working because you didn't track it to know what to fix. So what do I mean by that? So what I mean by that is, first of all, the goal is to get your capture page, the stats converting at 50%. That's the goal. Okay? So write that down. That's the goal. If you are at 20%, you are good. 20% is really, really good. 30% is freaking amazing. 40% is rock star. 50% is you're going to love your results, right? That means, and let me explain what I mean. 20% means that you're good. If you're under 20%, your message is not matching. So the content that you're putting out there in your main funnel stuff, it's not matching when people are hitting your funnel. So, and that's what we're covering today. So if you're at 20%, your message is matching. If you're at 30%, it's really relating to people. If you're at 40%, man, you're connecting, you're doing good. If you're at 50%, you are on point. Don't change anything. Because right there's your secret sauce. So then you know what type of content to create every single day. That's exactly how I had rapid success. I didn't get caught up in my head because if you're in your head, you're dead. There's no money made in emotions. You've got to write that down and keep that. If you emotionally get connected to a video or the views, then man, you're out. 1 ounce of doubt, you're out. So I had to be my CEO and look at that. And I would track it every Sunday is what I would do. I wouldn't look at it all until Sundays because I knew. So I'm going to share this system with you, right? So what I would do is every Sunday I created a theme. And what I meant by that is what was going to be my theme for the week. And what I meant by that, what was I really going to be focusing on with my content? Was I going to be talking more about that you don't need tech? Was I going to be talking more about a more emphasis on time? Was it going to be more the done for you system, right? I picked one topic that week and I would lead off of that with every single thing. And so I knew on Sunday what that would be. Then it was easier to create content. I'm going to help you today get it really easy to create content. And so that's what I would have every single Sunday is I had a theme that I was going to just really, that was going to be my main piece that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to say in 55 different ways, right? Actually, 3 times 7 is 21. I'm going to say it in 21 different ways. And I'm going to give you an idea of that. And you're really going to learn it in this 10K sprint that we're going on. You're going to understand this because it's going to be huge. But so that's what I would do. So with that being said is I would go on Sunday night. I would go look at my stat. Where's my funnel stat at? And then I would see how many I'd write down. Well, every single day I would write it down. Every day I would get up in the morning and I literally write down how many gosh, I wish I could pull mine up without showing my if I show you guys my screen and it shows email, I can't post this because TikTok won't let you post it, or not YouTube. I'm trying to figure out how I screenshot it so I can show you what I'm talking about. Let me see, because if I can do that, then you guys have an idea. Okay, I think I can. Let me see. Will it let me? Okay, I think I can do this, you guys. This is going to help you a lot better. I don't know. And I'm a visual person, so maybe that's why I'm saying this. Okay, yes. Let me do this. Okay, now let me make sure I'm not showing any emails, because I visually want to show you this. Okay. Yes, there's no email showing. Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Dang it, I should have done this before. I screenshotted all this. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I just screenshotted. This is what's happening right now, right? Inside of me. So what I would do is when I wake up in the morning, I see like, where is my leads at for the day? And I write that number down. And then what I will do is then I write that number down.
And we don't compete or compare to each other. Like, she's been doing this for a minute.
Back at the beginning, I wasn't going live.
But her numbers is good.
My content. Then at the end of the day, I looked at that number again. And I seen how many new subscribers that I get. So for example, let's say at the beginning of the day, this number was 4. That was pretty normal. Maybe it was 0, right? Because when I was so new, I wasn't getting, a lot of traction, right? So maybe this was 1 or 0. Let's say 4. And then let's say at the end of the day, it was 14. So I knew the content that I had created the day, or the content that was out there, generated 10 new subscribers. Because here's what I'm trying to get at. That's good, right, when you're new. But my thing is like, let's say it was 4, then at the end of the day it was 6, and I had posted my 3 videos. Oh, I did something wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not good. Why did only 2 people, out of 3 videos, only 2 people wanted to learn more? I need to do something different, right? That's how you get better. See, Michael Jordan just didn't show up for practice every day and just shoot the basketball. And he didn't focus on the ones he missed. He focused his form on the ones he made. And he just would continue to get better and better. You don't know, because see, sometimes I get this a lot. Well, I thought my content was good. Because that's emotion. You can't get caught up in those emotions. It's not about what you think is good. It's about what your perfect customer think is good. And you gauge that by tracking that. And like I said, at the beginning, it's hardly going to be anybody, right? It just the way it is. It gets better all the time. The better you get, the more connected you get, the better that number gets. So I learned to track it. You guys can go back to my old content on TikTok, and I would talk about, like, 1 out of 17 are buying from me. 1 out of 13 are buying from me. 1 out of 10 are buying from me. I always track that number. And I literally would talk about it on my videos because people love that. Because, if you do affiliate marketing, you like cross your fingers and you're like, or even network marketing, a lot of businesses, even your own product, you're like, I hope I sell one today. that's why a lot of people are hesitant to go all in with digital marketing, because they don't see it's going to be solid, or they could quit a job. But when you know how many people you need to subscribe to your page a day, dude, it's predictable. Like, I know how many I need to hit my funnel every day for me to make daily pay. That's the power of what you guys have. But it also helps me get better, because if I have a day that it's not very good, then, like, for example, let's just go back to that, what you guys see. See, yesterday, huge spike, because I had a video. It's right here. You can see it. And by the way, I'm going to share a hot tip with you about yesterday too. Okay, so because I had this video I did yesterday get 9,000 views. It's at 9,018 views, and well, 415 people have asked, so 200 people have asked for information. So that video went. So what I did, you guys, I posted this video and immediately started getting traction. So I didn't want to take the attention away from that video. So I didn't post another video. Because I could see it. It was just getting a lot of exposure. I was like, don't even post the other videos right now. And what I did, this is huge, you guys. This is a huge, huge tip right now I'm sharing with you. So what I did is my other two videos I was going to post and never posted, because what I did, I waited for people in this video to ask a question, and I just replied back to that with a question. TikTok loves when you do that. Boom, that pushed that one out. That one's at 1,500 a question. So I'm literally going to go back in here today and answer more of the questions that are excited there. And that's all I did today, is literally answer questions. That's all I've done, answered questions from inside of there. So I will tell you what, if you have a video getting momentum and people are asking you questions, go answer those questions in a video. TikTok loves that. And we'll be like, oh, we're going to push this video out, because not only are people asking questions, but the owner of this channel is also responding in a video. It's a win-win all the way. So again, there you guys go. When you learn to have a video that gets a lot of views, you don't even got to create any more content that day. Just answer questions inside of there. You guys can go back and watch my pattern. You can see. If you see a time where I just answer questions, then you can know, oh, Michelle must have a video getting a lot of views. And what's so great is if you have a video, and I'm sharing this with you, I could have answered a bunch of questions yesterday in this video. But here's why I didn't. Because if I did, it was already being pushed out. It can't even be pushed out any more than it was. So I'm watching that video. And when it starts slowing down, then I'm going to go back in there and answer that other question. There's actually 3 I think I need to answer still. So I will answer one more today. I've answered 2. I will answer one more today. And if it picks up again, I won't answer another one. But if it don't pick up, I'll go back and answer the other one. Some of you guys answer over and over and over again, but it's already getting momentum. Wait till it starts kind of going down a little bit and push it back up. You guys literally have complete control of your views with what I just said. That is such a hot tip that can get you thousands of leads if you apply it. Just got to be patient. It's hard because you're like, I just got to respond to everything. No, you don't. Trust me, if somebody wants it bad enough, they'll go to your link. You know, they will. And so anyway, that's a hot tip. You can see my pattern. You can go through and you can see it, because that's so huge, you guys. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today. Because see, here's what happens. If people are asking you questions, obviously they're interested. Some are sarcastic, and that's okay, because that can just allow you to really edify what we have, right? But the thing is when you reply to a question, you that's value. People love value, right? People do business with people they know, like, and trust. And so you putting value out there, they're like, oh, that was a good answer. And they want to learn more from you, okay? So that's huge. So that's what why it's so important to track your numbers. Because then you're going to let your audience tell you what to do. I've had days where I've only got like 10 leads, and I'm like, wow, I flopped. Like there's no shame in my game that I know I got so much improvement to do. Like when I'll like audit people's accounts and they're like shocked what I say. I'm like, man, I've just never been in that state. Like I want people, I want that feedback because I can never get better, right? And so that's the first thing. Check the stat that I just shared. Okay, so let me go back to that because there's another part of that you have to look for. So then what you need to do, so this is what it looks like. So what I will do in the morning, okay, so this is the one part, and at the very corner to the right is your little, you can change the dates. You need to track 2 dates. What was the amount of leads that came in for October and the amount of leads that you've had altogether? Okay, those are the 2 numbers that you need to track. Because of course your goal is to get better, more leads in the next month, right? Because here's the thing. Let's say you've been doing, this is what I'm going to talk about today. Let's say you've been doing this for 90 days, okay? And so what you need to do is you need to, and I do this, and if you haven't, like my calendar, every month, I will go every month at the, like tomorrow morning, I will go and I will write October. How many new leads I got in October? Okay, go play with that in the kitchen, okay? Thank you. On the table, okay, because it's slime. Okay. Sorry. Okay. And so I can literally go back to every single month and see how many leads I had that month. And that's what I recommend doing. However long you guys have been in, go back to every month and write it down. Like January, February, March, April, May, because here's the secret sauce I'm giving you today. The months that you had a lot of leads, you had your highest months of leads, go back to your content for that month and watch your videos.
That's sauce.
What did you do different that month that generated you that much? See, we get so busy trying to just continue to think of things to say every day. No, what's working? Just do more of that. That is so huge. That's all I do. And then so what I'll do is the months that I had like a lot of new subscribers and the videos that got over 2,000 views, that's me though. You got to gauge your high views, right? I will repurpose them again. And boom, they do it again. Every time they always get a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. So that's what I encourage you to do because you need to figure out like, of course the next 60 days is, that help people make 10,000, right? The sprint. But the thing is you need to know what does your perfect customer need to hear. So for example, I know, man, when I talk about the 2-hour workday, and when I talk about that there's no tech involved, and that is what my perfect customers love to hear. So you figured, then that's because the months I talk the most about that is the months I got the most leads. So I can gauge what they need to hear. So now this month, I will continue to talk about that and add the 10K holiday sprint. So that's why it's so important that you take the time tonight, today, or tomorrow, or no later than in the morning. Don't put it off, and then find out your biggest months. What was it? What was so you were just saying a lot of? Because that's what you need to do in November. Because I can promise you, if you had a month where your leads just did not come in, or a week, just go back and look at your content. You can't blame it on the algorithms. I know that's easy. That's the easy out. But we have to look in the mirror and blame us. That's the only way it's fixable. And that's why it's so important to track your numbers. Because once you start tracking, now you can go back. Because I can promise you that you look at the weeks or the months that you have the most amount of leads and you go back and duplicate that content again, repurpose some of it, man, you are going to be blown away what's going to happen to you in November. Okay, you're going to be blown away. Okay, so we've been doing this for the whole month of October. So now what's important to do is, because this 6 figures in 6 months. Here, let me just pull it up because this is, you're never going to hit it unless we're tracking, right? So let me just pull it up real quick. This is so important, you guys. And don't let this overwhelm you, right? This is what you're learning. This is why you're here, to learn this stuff. But let me share with you. I'm pulling it up. Where's it at? Okay. So let me go back to this. So you guys, the best way to track. Oh, maybe I do. Okay. I do have some of it pulled up here. Let me show you. How do you find your stat? Okay. So here it is. When you log into your funnel, it's just go to your squeeze page and go to where it says stat. You need to write down what this conversion is here. Again, 20%, you got your message good. 30%, yes, you're doing great. 40%, you are phenomenal. 50%, dude, you're perfect. Like, just keep on saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. Your message is perfect, okay? So this is what I'm talking about with this, right? This was my all-time, I think, from January 1st, 2023 to May 7th, 2023. But what you need to do is you need to do individual dates and write that number down for each one of your months so you can track how many leads. The month with the most leads is the one that you need to go back and spend some time. I don't care if it takes you an hour. You need to watch your content, right? And if you had some videos that were really, really good. I'm trying to, what's this? Okay. I'm just trying to find the stats. Oh, the thing to look at is this. Go to your emails. What is your open rate? Okay. Check out your open rate. And then also check out your click rate. How high is that? These are really important. So then the next step you need to do, you guys, is you have to go delete some emails. Okay? You have to go in there and delete emails. It's one of the most important things that you can do, is delete emails. All you got to do is literally go to your contacts, and then you can click down, just might have to spend some time on it. We did a training on it, but you can find where it says, I'll pull it up here when I'm answering questions so I can tell you, but you can pull up like people that haven't opened your email. I do it with my newsletters. That's how I do it. It's easier. So what I mean by that is when I send out a newsletter, what I'll do is I will send out a newsletter, and then the very next day, I will send it to the ones that didn't open. 2 days later, I will go look at that list, and I will start deleting the people that have not opened. If they've opened a few, I will not delete them. If they've been on my list for more than 90 days and they've not answered any email, I delete them. That is going to increase your open rates. If you can increase your open rates, your email is going to be pushed out to more people in the main box, and you're not going to go to spam and promotion. That's why I have such a very high. Plus, it keeps your system for free. So it's a win-win all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to show you where, because we got to get back on track with the numbers, right? So where's that at? I'm trying to find the stats. Here.
And this for all
I hope
business
this is
owners.
helping you. And if it's
This is part
overwhelming
of
because you're brand
analytics.
new, that's okay, right? This is more the, here we go. This is the higher level training, right? This is not, so just don't get overwhelmed by this or like, oh my gosh, this isn't going to work for me. That's not true, because this can, okay? So here we go. So September 22nd through March 22nd, that's 182 days, because this is when we started this, right? We need 167 customers. So does anybody want to share how many customers they have so we can figure out how many more you need? Because that's what you need to do now with these stats. Because this is important, because this is how you're going to make 100,000 between September 22nd and March 22nd. That's 167 sales. So we need to know how many you've had. So in November, December, January, and February, and March, we can readjust them.
Yeah,
Okay?
I started late, but I need
Because
67
you might
more.
need more than 20 a day into your automations. This is where the math comes in. So if anybody wants to share one of their numbers with you, and then that's going to help everybody. So Anybody? Okay, so somebody says, I'm confused with the funnel side. There's a tech call. Get on that. Yeah, get on the tech call, you guys. You guys are making it way too hard. Yeah. It took me literally not even 2 hours. And I've had people that's gone through this and it takes them 2 hours. You guys are bouncing around and you're rushing through. So just get on the tech call today and like just kind of listen to that. Okay, so how do you get your videos better, right? Well, that's the first step. Go back to and if you're newer, go weeks. You can do a week at a time. And like if you had a week where you got a lot more subscribers, you need to just do more content like that and repurpose that. But you need to remember something, and I talked about it today on my live, but it's like, you guys, you have to, this is why it's so important to know who your perfect customer is. Because when you know who your perfect customer is, you know what their problem is. And then you know what you can solve. Because your goal with your content is to deliver value to your perfect customer and solve their problem. Nothing else matters. Like, you might have a belief in something, but if your perfect customer doesn't care about that belief, but that's what you're talking about, you're not going to get any subscribers. See, there's two ways you can look at this. I actually liked it because I like the fact that I can look at my content and if I'm doing a good job or not for my customer. And I like the fact that if it's low, I can readjust because everything is fixable. Everything is figure outable. There's 4.8 billion people on social media, you guys. It's not a question if our customers are out there. The only question is, do we understand their problem, and are they understanding that we have a solution for their problem? That's all it is. They're right here, right? Here it is. This is them every single time, every day, right? It's like this. Okay? They have problems that they need to have solved. How can you bridge the gap and get them over here? That's what I did, you guys. I literally had 6 things that I knew my perfect customers needed to understand, that this is what they would get for them to take action and be happy. You got to figure out what those are. And now if you've been doing this 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, your customers will tell you, go back and look at your content. What's the one that brought in the most leads? It's not about views, you guys. Like, I get nervous sometimes when I get a bunch of subscribers, or people asking, because I'm like, oh, it's gonna totally jack my numbers. Because a lot of them just do it out of like, oh my god, that would be great. But are they really interested in? You know what I mean? Or are they just looking loose that are gonna totally destroy my numbers? So take that into account. Like, it's cool to get really
My bad, I was
excited,
looking at 1111. Those are powerful
views,
numbers from the
and you get a
universe.
lot of people, but it's like, are they really your perfect customer? So I kind of find out that your perfect customer is more somebody that's watched a few of your videos, checked you out for a little bit, and then they want to learn more from you. Those are the ones that are going to buy from you quickly. And so I'm just saying, don't get discouraged if you have a video get 20, 30, 50, 100,000 views and you get a lot of subscribers and nothing happens. That doesn't mean your system's broken. It just means you did really good at pulling some type of emotion into them for them to take action immediately with your video, right? And there'll be some sales come out of it, but if it messes your algorithms up or your stats up for a little bit, that's normal, right? That's normal. You got to understand that. And so that's the thing that's really what I'm going to leave you with today, is that look at your stats. You've got to write them down. I would take the time to write down every month that you've been in so you can track them. Because if it's dropping, right, if every month is getting worse, then your message has changed. Go back to that message when you were getting a bunch of leads. It's so important. Now, the next part of that is so track that. So go down, write every month. Okay. And then the next thing you want to do is add every single month together and divide that into the amount of customers. That's how many have been buying from you, right? It's better to track it every month. But like, for example, what you need to do is you need to take the new number this month. right? Like, so for example, if let me find mine again. Where's that at? Okay, so I have a, well, this does have the 30th in it, which I think is, anyway, we'll go off that. So 1,276. I did the math before I got on here because I added PayPal. So I think I dropped a little bit because I'm at 109 customers for the month. So I'm at one out of 11. Last month I was 1 out of 8 buying. But see, there's always a but. But no, it was actually 1 out of 7 last month. But I also started going live on YouTube and Facebook. So those numbers were expected to not be as good, right? Because I started going live on 2 platforms that I've never gone live on before, right? So people that had never heard of me or heard me talk like this, of course they're curious and they go to my page, right? And want to learn more, but they're not interested. They're not my perfect customers. I'm still taking the temperature over there. So that's important to know, right? So then, of course, I'm looking at this like, okay, well, my goal is I want to get back under the 1 out of 10. I've had months where I'm 1 out of 6, right? Because my message was so good. So what I do, I need to go back to that month and like hone in on that message, or look what's changed, right? Like you're gonna understand if you guys do take me up on this Pinterest and take me up on building a faceless brand, your numbers are going to change. That's not a bad thing, right? Because it's going to be a new territory. But then you know how to grow. I hope that makes sense. And I know numbers are kind of complicating, but really, you guys, this is huge to understand. That's all you focus on. And then you can get emotional. You know, I mean, you can, but there's no money made in emotion is going to get you back on track. Now you give you something to look forward to. Okay, it looks like somebody had their hand up. Let me see if I see it. Well, Danny, I'll go ahead and go with you. There was other people that had their hand up, but
if you want to co-host me, Michelle, I'm here.
Oh, are you? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah, co-host me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, pretty girl, look at you, your red lips. Aww, love it.
Okay, Danny, I'm ready for you.
Okay, so I was just looking at my numbers, and I've had 1 customer total in September, or maybe she started in October. She joined my automations on September 24th, but I don't think she bought until the beginning of October. So, and I was looking, and I had 10 leads in July or June, and in October I had 7 leads.
Okay.
So I'm just really trying hard. Nothing's happening. But
what about September?
September, let's go back. In September, I think I had 5. So I had 5 leads in September. In October I had 6, and then in August. Come on.
Well, here's what I love about this, though, right? Because here's the deal. See, to me, what this is telling me is, so your numbers have dipped, not a lot, but you got a customer. So that is telling me that you're getting better with your perfect customer. See, guys, if you're getting a lot of leads and nobody's buying from you, that means your message is completely off. And so to me, it's like maybe you had got 10 that month and no buyers because the message was off, right? And then now you had 5 in September, and then you got a customer. Like if you look at, you said that the end of September is when she came in, and then, or came into your automations and bought the 1st of October, right?
Yeah.
Even if you add your 5 plus 6, that's only 11, and you're 1 out of 11 are buying. So that's huge. You see what I'm saying? So then what does that mean? That means you need to do more of what you've been doing in September and October because you're on point.
Okay.
So here's the deal though. So to me, that's a good indication, right? Because you guys, it's yes, you want to get more subscribers, but you don't want to get more subscribers and not more buyers.
Right.
Like now, if she was telling me her numbers were like 1 out of 90 buying, then I'm like, okay, we got the message way off. But if you do her math, holy moly, like those are really good numbers, even if you add all your months together, right? But I'm looking more like the last 30 days, 60 days, right? And you're 1 out of 11 are buying from you. So my thing is go watch your content from October and September and just go do more of that, but add some storytelling in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're really on point. So what is your funnel converting at?
It's, let's go back to,
The stats of your capture page?
yeah, let's go back to it. My computer's being slow. Oh, that's because I didn't put 2 dates in, I only put 1 in. There we go. 3%.
3. Okay, so how are you marketing?
TikTok.
Just TikTok?
Well, I do repurpose some videos to Facebook and Instagram, but only I choose which ones I put over there because I know that some of them are just not gonna do anything over there. So
Yeah, I mean, since you're putting them some in other places, that's going to mess that up. But okay, so to me, with your funnel stat being so low, because think about this: if you were able to get that to 20%, look how many more customers you would have had this month.
right.
So that's telling me how to bridge the gap is go back to like day 88 and 89. I want to say go back to the storytelling that I did in the 90-day, the storytelling and the value in storytelling, and watch them again and create those and do that.
All right.
Yeah, let people get to know you better.
Yeah, I've been trying to do some story ones. I actually did when I started my new TikTok because I reset my For You page and I started a new TikTok when that other one was banned and they wouldn't give it back to me. So I just started over and I did my story in one long TikTok, and then I've done just some in I try to do at least one a day, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would try to do more but shorter. Try to do a few around 45 seconds to a minute.
Okay.
That way we could try to get people to the end to hear your CTA.
Okay. All right.
Because you guys, sometimes if you are not getting a lot of people subscribing, try more storytelling but shorter. I try to do if you go back and look at my content when I first started, they were like 1 minute to 2 minutes long, and then you'll see where I pivoted to 5 seconds, 45 seconds, and 1 minute. So why did I do that? Because I started tracking the analytics, and I noticed most people were dropping off. Like all my long videos, if they made it, it was like 45 seconds. So I was like, well, they're never going to hear CTA. So let me just give them what they want. And I just cut my back. I'm like, oh, let's do a few 5-second videos. And then I would do a 5 to 6 second, and I would do a 45 second and a 1 minute. So they would make it to the CTAs. So I would try that. Reduce them. If you're not getting as many subscribers, I would try that. Okay. Fiona, I think you're next.
Yep, Fiona.
Hi there. Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
Okay, so in my funnel, I have
My bad, I had to get something to
570
eat.
people in there, which seems like a good number. But from that 570, I've gotten just one sale, the $50 sale. And remember when you audited my TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
You said that my videos were good. And I remember telling you that I think it went into the wrong crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I'm not sure if I should start a brand new TikTok, because to go out there and to filter all of those people out, it's going to be a little time consuming. So I'm not sure what to do at this point. Should I continue, or what do you suggest?
Okay, and so 517 so what is your stats on your funnel stat?
Okay, let's just check it out. I'm just going to share my screen.
Sure. Oh, let me let you share. Let me change that. Okay, you can share. And while you're sharing, I'm going to answer this question. Dawn, a 5-second video would be like a video that just had words on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you some ideas. And we're really, you guys, these next 60 days, we're going really all in on that and on Pinterest. Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, go to your funnel step, click on your funnel. Yeah, go inside, whichever one you're using. Yes, the squeeze page, and then go to stats. Yeah, right there.
Where am I? Okay.
Yeah, right there. You were on there. Go in the white part, stats. Yeah, right down, straight down.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Oh, so you have a great conversion, 30%. Like I
Wow.
said, 20 is good, you guys. 30 is great. I mean, you're okay. So, yeah. I mean, okay. So what I would do, here's what I would do. I'm going to give you this suggestion, okay? So today I would go create. Have you promoted the 10K, the sprint we're doing?
I did that in a video and a newsletter as well.
Okay, you did perfect. Yeah, I would do that. So what I would do that if you did that, and then I would create another newsletter tomorrow, and I would ask your people that you have in your funnel and just ask them, just be like, hey, it's a brand new month. I know you're here because you're ready to learn how to make some income online. What questions can I answer from you? I'm going to reply back to every single email. Please let me know what questions, because I want to help you answer any questions you have, help you get it clear of what's possible for you. And just do it like you're just, I would recommend this for everybody, by the way, you guys. Literally send that out tomorrow. Hey, happy new month. I just wanted to stop by real quick and ask you just a few questions. Like what's really holding you back from starting your own online business today? And then, ask 1 or 2 other questions and just say, please reply to this email. Let me know. I'd love to help you.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
I would do that because your conversion, the 30% is good.
Mm-hmm.
So now we just need to fill the gap of just letting them to get to know you a little bit better. And so I would just create some of those newsletters with that.
Okay, awesome. So I shouldn't go ahead and make a new TikTok channel? No?
I wouldn't, because 30% is good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really good. Mm-hmm. No, that's good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, keep that up. No, you'll get it. It's gonna happen. I would do a few more newsletters, just letting them know you care and you're here more.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know who was next, Amy?
Sorry, I muted myself. Vicky.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, Michelle. I'm brand new. I have literally just started. Actually, I messaged you the other day. You sent me a message, and so we talked through the community.
Awesome.
But I have a quick question because I just literally set everything up yesterday. So I was trying to import contacts. Are we allowed to do that into the system IO?
Oh, good question.
Or IE?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you can, but you can't import it into this funnel, right? Because they didn't come through the funnel. So the moment you put them inside this automated system that we give you, this one, you're literally going to be banned from the system. So here's what you do. You can put them inside system, and then you can send them an email inviting them to get inside your automated system. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So I actually already imported contacts, and I got an email from them asking me like if I had a for my contact list. So I don't know if like I should just like I don't know what I should do at this point.
A cleaning tool? What's that?
I don't know. I thought maybe you would know. Actually, I started to Google it because he asked if I used a cleaning tool for my contact file, and I wasn't sure, So
Does anybody know what a cleaning tool is?
Yes.
A broom, a mop.
Hello.
Shit, the
Let me
fuck?
put my video on. What you just said is a way of cleaning. So if you put them into system and then you invite them to get into the funnel, that's a form of cleaning. So what you could tell system is that your intention is to put them in, invite them to your automation, your funnel, and then whoever does not go in, you will delete them out.
oh, thank you.
Because that's a way of cleaning.
Okay.
But there
Hey,
are
I learned
tools out there
something.
that you can
This is great.
Yeah, what you said, Michelle, is cleaning. It's like, because you just have a bunch of leads, you don't know if they're interested or not. This is how you're going to figure out if they're interested.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. That's cool.
You're welcome.
And thank
What I
you.
would do
Yeah, I
though
just
is when
learned
you
that.
send that email to them, how many times can they send it? Can she send it like 3 times before she cleans them out?
I would ask that to system. When you reply to them, ask them, this is what my intention is. How many times am I allowed to send it before you would want me to just delete the emails out?
Okay.
That's what I would do. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. You're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
great.
thank you.
See, teamwork makes the dream work, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
This community has been awesome so far. I'm really impressed, you guys.
Yay. Well, we're glad you're here, Vicki.
Thank you.
So we
Shirley?
can't add email and then add the tag? No, because they didn't come in that way. Because see, what happens is if you go in and add a bunch of emails and add that tag and you add them to the automation,
That's what she talking
you
about,
are
right?
literally
Like
going to be banned.
when you on here creating content for your perfect customer, you have a link. Like I was showing y'all the link that I created for my company, Team Angie. That's the name that I decided to go with, and I'll go into more detail on why it's Team Angie, how that came about. But long story short, right? So when I'm making content and I'm putting my link out there, whenever somebody put their email into my link to get the free blueprint copy and as well as the newsletter that I send out, that goes into my email system, my funnel, which I was showing y'all, which is this. It's System.io. We teach you how to use this system and set it up. Pull this down because those are emails, people emails. And then oh yeah, let me show you, matter of fact, so you can understand exactly. So emails, right? And then newsletters or whatever campaign you're gonna do. But as far as the newsletters. So what they're having a problem with, like I just sent this one out today. 5 people already opened it. And then I sent this one out yesterday. But anyway, once they go into their like contents who did not open, so let me just create one to show you guys. All right, this was they want to know. So I will make one with a contact, right? Like how can I help? Senders, Team Angie, and then email. See, look, now this is what they mean. Okay, wait, no, this is not it. We'll go through that. Okay, whatever, save. And then now we'll edit it, right? So I'm gonna edit that. I hope you can see it. I just clicked on the edit. And then what they mean is like, so she want to send it to people and her friends. And this the tags that they're talking about, like the tags. These are for the people who signed up for my Legacy Builder through my email, Team Angie. And these are all the people who are in there. So when I put out a newsletter, it'll go to all those people that came through my link, my website link. For those of the people who want my newsletter but didn't come through the link, I'll have to send them a personal one like she was just explaining. And this system right here, this funnel system, System.io or whatever, they got the way that they do things specifically. Like, you running your stuff through a funnel, through a system. And when you going against the grain or going against that flow, they wonder what you're doing and they might flag you or whatever. So that's what she was talking about. And that's what we are helping her with too. Like, you shouldn't upload your contacts to there, because if they are interested in your business, they'll go through the form the same way that everybody else goes through, and what she trying to do is some extra stuff for her fans, her friends. But they're telling her now, like, don't even do all of that. But if you do, then this is what might happen. And if this is how you need to, because they already asked her, like, what you doing? You doing too much. That was this website, the System.io. They already asked her, like, what is you doing? And she can't really explain it. That's why she asking the questions here, because what she doing is way extra. Like, you don't need to do all that. So they saying, like, you need to tell them what your intentions are while you're doing it, because if you don't explain to them, they'll cut your shit off. That's just like if you at the movie theater, right? And you go to the refreshment stand. You see the box. You like, okay, I want this small box full of popcorn. Now, all they had to do is scoop it in there if there's popcorn in the thing already. Or if not, then they had to put some seeds and pop the fresh ones. Okay, you understand that process, right? But for some reason, you pay your money and then you give it them the cup, and now all of a sudden they doing some extra stuff like, well, let me just pour the rest of this popcorn in there because they didn't use it, and let me pop, you know what I'm saying? Doing all this extra stuff and messing the smooth flow up. So that's why I steps to this, and the steps to life, period. As far as being an entrepreneur, it's steps to becoming that desirable upgrade in position or whatever, You have to position yourself and then you go through the steps. So it makes sense in the long run and everything can flow naturally. Just like a pond or a river, when there's sticks and stones in the way or debris, that river has to try to maneuver its way around, or if it can't, it stops. That's the same way with your system flow. If you have all this mess in the way, it doesn't run smoothly. It'll stop, or it'll have to readjust itself to have some type of flow going on. And that's what they're trying to help her readjust what she got going on so she can have a smooth flow again. And really, business is simple. The more you complicate it, the more complicated it be. If you just keep things simple and things that run smoothly, but it's all in your mind.
Banned from system because that's called spamming, because they didn't ask to be on that email automated list.
You see?
Yeah, you have to invite them to be in the list. And the moment you invite them, they'll literally go to your page, right? They'll put their email in, then they can get on that list that way. Yeah. Yeah. We've had many people do that and they got banned from system because of it. So just, yeah, which is cool. That's good for us, right? Then we know that's how tough system is. So, because here's what happens is the moment, because system has the whole process, right? Like they offer you the funnel and the emails. And so the moment that they allow that, they're going to be, what's that word? Like, what is that word I'm looking for? Like the email automations are going to not like system anymore. And then our emails are going to go to spam. And so they're protecting us. That is to protect us. And I really love that. That's why we have such a high open rate. So, yeah. Okay. Who is next?
Shirley Dodson.
And I got to clean up mine, delete some people out of my email list. Like they said, that's something I haven't done.
Yeah, that would help.
And it'll convert the open rate more. But I got a pretty good open rate, but still, a few people got to get up out of there.
My numbers, or?
Yes, I'd love to.
All right, so I am tracking leads from a number of different sources, so I have them kind of like divvied up. And I'm not counting people from my original email list because that would destroy my stats.
Right, gotcha.
Not including sales from there. So not counting those, I've got 5 sales so far. And so I've gotten 120 leads from Facebook and 3 sales from Facebook. And then 62 leads from TikTok and 2 sales from TikTok. So
Nice. mean,
Yeah, she
you're,
crushing it.
You know, new. This is really good numbers. So,
Mhm.
what is your funnel? Your stat on your funnel?
The conversion, depending on the landing page, is somewhere between 40 and 50%.
Oh wow!
That's excellent.
Okay, so you are on point. Wow, no, that's a. Oh my gosh, I love these numbers. So let me see. So you have 126 total divided by 5. I mean, oops. 6 divided by 5 equals. So you're 1 in 25.
Right, wait, what?
Yeah, so you literally have your funnel converting at, let's say 45%, and 1 out of 25 are buying from you. That's almost a perfect funnel. Okay, 50% and 1 out of 20 is a perfect funnel. So just keep on doing what you're doing. You're about ready to, yes, that's awesome.
So that's 182. So you took 182 and divided that by 5?
Well, because you had 120 leads, you know, from
Facebook
and 62
TikTok.
from. Oh wait, did I do something wrong? 182 divided by 5. Oh, 1 out of 36.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
where that number came from.
Yeah, 1 out of 36. So yeah, to me that's just more people. You know what I mean? Like you're right on point. Because what that's going to happen is if you keep
Yeah,
on
I always
just-
correct
you've
people
got your
too. Just
message
because they
right.
say something, don't
Obviously,
mean that they
'cause,
correct.
usually you don't have that high of a stat on a funnel. So my best recommendation for you is do exactly what I said to Fiona. I would, make sure you put an email out. You're promoting the 10K holiday sprint, and then tomorrow do an email. Hey, this is a personal email for you. It's a new month. What's holding you back from getting started? I would really love to see what the blocks are and how I can help you.
Gotcha.
And just have that personal conversation with them and say, please reply back, and I'd love to help you.
So when it comes to figuring out your sales conversion rate, are you taking sales per month divided by opt-ins per month, or are you using a different metric?
Well, so yeah, so like for example, because that's total though, right? Like how many?
Well, it is total, but all of my sales have come from October. So
right, but how many is the numbers just from October?
Yeah, I didn't make my first sale till the 11th.
Right. Okay, but the 120 and the 62 are all from this month, right?
Actually, no. Some of those were probably from some of those, not many.
See, she messing it up. Like, how can you kind of, And it's all about being honest. And this meeting finna happen in like 19 minutes. To be live. Want to go ahead and get prepared for that. But yeah, you definitely got to be honest. Like, come on now. You ain't been listening this whole time on what she said, what we got going on. It's like, you're not only wasting your time, but you're wasting this time as well. Like, we hearing you, we listening to hear, paying attention. We're not just hearing you not to listen. So obviously, that wasn't her situation. She hearing but not listening. Because if she was listening, she would have known the multiple times she said put up those for this month, not total. And we're looking at two different numbers, So the total for this month and the total in general overall should be two different numbers. And you asking for help, but you're not paying attention and listening, and that really irritates me. Like, don't waste my time, But she more patient than I am, She way more patient as far as when it comes to silly shit like that, And it's my choice. Like, I don't choose to tolerate ignorance, like little silly shit, If I want to endure some silly shit, I'll go to the circus or I'll watch it on TV, the zoo, or, some clowns or whatever. But that's another thing too, though, as far as like working with others, you got to be a little patient, have a little grace, but don't tolerate ignorance. If a motherfucker just dumb and that's what they choose, let them do that, But yeah, she kind of blew me with that one. Like, what the fuck? You so quick to hop online and you ain't really in line with what's going on. But we all getting the help we need. Hopefully they'll get her straightened out, and that'll be that or whatever. And then these meetings, like, I hate when they do that with these. Like, don't just cut my shit off. But yeah, as far as like with these meetings, one to be coming on in 19 minutes, and these are all multiple streams of income. Like when I'm done creating my little 2 hour workday, creating my content and stuff like that, I'll play a little game on my phone, and it's still a money making activity. Like I don't really do much for free at all, but sleep. And when I'm doing services for people or whatever, when I feel like it, help a motherfucker that can't help themselves, type shit. What they call it, charity. And then it's fun. Like I get paid for playing these games. One of these games play themselves, and I'm finna pull that up so they could be doing that. Which is Game of Thrones, if I could find it. My oh yeah, let me show y'all my blogs I put out too within my email list. I just dropped one yesterday. And they got all the links in there too. The links in my bio as well. So let's check this out. I just dropped this one yesterday. This is my blogs. Talk with Team Angie LC Tuesdays and Thursdays. I just dropped another video on here too as well, but let's check this out. This is the type of stuff you get when you join my email list. All the links in the bio. And it comes through my weekly newsletter. I just read this one out. How to get started with digital marketing, selling e-courses with master resale rights. Beginner step-by-step blueprint. How to get started. Digital marketing is a powerful way to build a sustainable online business. And one of the most exciting opportunities for beginners is selling e-courses with master resale rights. With master resale rights, MRR, you can sell digital products like e-courses and keep 100% of the profit. All while learning high-income earning skills to grow your brand. Whether you're dreaming of passive income or want to escape the 9-to-5 grind, this beginner-friendly blueprint from Team Angie LC will guide you step by step. Plus, join our 90-day passive income online challenge and get a free copy of this blueprint by entering your email below. Why digital marketing and e-courses with master resale rights? Digital marketing involves promoting products or services online through channels like social media, email, SEO, and paid selling ads. Selling e-courses with master resale rights is a fantastic entry point because low startup costs, no need to create a course from scratch. Master resale right products are ready to sell. Passive income potential, set up once, sell repeatedly without restocking inventory. Scalability, reach a global audience from anywhere. Learning opportunity, master digital marketing skills while earning. With live mentorship, you will have guidance to avoid common pitfalls and fast track your success. Let's dive into this step-by-step blueprint and get you started. Step-by-step blueprint for selling e-courses with master resale rights. Step 1, understand master resale rights. Master resale rights allow you to purchase a digital product like an e-course and resell it as your own, keeping all profits. You also brand it to fit your style. For example, Team Angie LLC offers a comprehensive digital marketing e-course with master resale rights that covers SEO, social media, email marketing, and more. This is perfect for beginners looking to learn and earn simultaneously. Choose your niche for step 2, a niche. A niche helps you target a specific audience. Popular niches for e-courses include digital marketing, personal development, health and wellness, business and entrepreneurship. Pick something that you're passionate about or that has high demand. Research your niche on platforms like Google Trends or social media to ensure there is an audience. Evergreen content, timeless topics, professional production quality. Unrestricted resale rights pro tip. Avoid oversaturated master resale right products. Customize the course with your branding to stand out. Build an online presence. You don't need a huge following to start, but you do need a platform. Here's how. Create a website, and I'll teach you how to do that. Leverage social media. and we teach you how to make content. Focus more on 2 platforms. Share 80% valuable content, tips, insights, and 20% promotional posts as recommended by digital marketing experts. And this is for me to you. Join my exclusive Facebook page, and I'll show you a little glimpse of that. You'll have to subscribe. It's $1 at the moment. I don't plan on upping the price and nothing like that. My TikTok is a different price and it's different entry levels with that, but I don't really be on there as much as this. And just on here I have like tips and stuff like that. But yeah, you'll have this exclusive page, exclusive content. I'm not giving nothing away for free. But I drop some every day though. You know, it's affordable. Education. You either go find knowledge or you pay for it. But if you want to go pay for it, there it is. And that's just to subscribe to Team Angie LLC exclusive Facebook page for daily tips, tricks, and community support to grow your digital marketing skills and/or life hacks. Set up a sales funnel, which we were just showing you how we all have done. It comes with the program and teach you how to do this through SEO. System.io, I mean. That's for beginners. I learned myself. So lead magnet, offer a free resource like a blueprint, which is what I'm giving you all in exchange for an email address. Email marketing, MailChimp. I use Copilot. Everybody have different little AI help or whatever. If you use it or if not, you know, but this is the future and mine be talking or whatever. It helps. It's pretty cool.
Hey, Aaron.
Hola. Pick up where I left off on step 6 and read it.
Sure thing, Aaron. Step 6 is about marketing your e-course. You'll use digital marketing strategies to drive traffic. This includes SEO, social media ads, content marketing, and email campaigns. So, ready to dive into digital marketing and start selling e-courses with MRR?
Enough. Cancel yourself out. We're done. Thanks. But yeah, stuff like that, you know, and it's just like that. She's still listening, but whatever, you know. I said cancel. Sometimes you gotta repeat yourself, but whatever, you know. And that's just what that was about, like sales funnels and stuff like that, and offering using tools like that to automate it. I kind of skipped past a lot of this because it's saying the same things. It's basically getting that information out, you know, with the sales funnel. Like I just dropped a newsletter. I think I showed you guys, or I was creating one. But this was a part of a demonstration from a broader demonstration, but it still goes hand in hand on overall what's being done, and that's putting out information. Get your free copy or whatever. And then these are different ways of marketing. Content marketing, blogs. This is my blog here that I'm showing you all. So I utilize every outlet of putting out information, you know, the website, the blogs, the newsletters, the content, the live streams, the social media, which is the content, videos, which is, you know, what I'm doing in content, different little stuff online. Then the live mentorship, which you got to witness an example, and you will see. I'm not going to do this meeting live, but those were recaps on previous meetings held. And it's just like that, you know, if you ever had a Zoom call or anything like that, it's no different. But it's with like-minded individuals, people who doing the same thing. Like we're not competing with each other like shit. We all doing the same shit, just different ways and learning how to do it better as individuals. And it is what it is, you know. Even the mentor, like she's open to learning, she's learning. She don't know everything, but she know enough to be successful. So that's why we listen to her guidance. And it is what it is, you know. Shit, nothing wrong with learning. We all learning from each other, help building each other up. You're only going to be as best as the few people you be around. You know, you ride a bunch of bums, you're going to be the next bum. You're around a bunch of motherfuckers who don't value education, you're gonna be the next dummy. It just is what it is, you know? And that's how we building each other up. And with this 90-day run, we're gaining momentum from each other and putting these skills into use. But everybody's name is different. I picked Team Angie because I advocate for mental health awareness and have been doing this for a while as I'm learning the importance of it and tips and tools to help manage stress and anxiety. I lost a sister years ago to mental health. Like she had things going on, and when you're close to somebody, whether you care or not, is the main question. You could think you care about somebody, but not be there to help them. You know, not uplift them from their sufferings, or not um, offer a lifeline. And that's really caring for somebody, whether it be your blood or a stranger or whatever. When you see someone suffering, if you can be there to help lift them up. And long story short, like I witnessed my sister suffering and really didn't know or didn't care, and she committed suicide. And it was something that I just took me by surprise. You know, I never in a million years, never my whole life even thought that that was something that would happen to somebody that I know or somebody in my color. Like, you know, that's when it really opened my mind to the sufferings of humanity and the silent sufferers in the world, and how people, you know, they could walk around all day with a smile on their face, but deep inside, their world is crumbling down, or they're preparing to exit up out of here, you know, in the metaphysical world. This physical was just too much, and it's just like, can't sustain them anymore. But the time that I did have with her, it was really impactful in a positive way. Overall, it was a negative experience the way that we departed each other's lives, but it just opened my mind to, like, you know, self care and social awareness. A lot of people are not even socially aware of what's going on, and it's a big problem. It's a big issue, and it's a whole nother topic. You know, just being alert. Period. General, like a lot of people walking around aware, and I call them bots. You know, a lot of people just filling the space, the empty spaces of life. You see them all day, every day. A motherfucker just out of place, just filling up space. You know, be in a store, people just filling up space. They in there. They're not shopping. They're not fucking being useful. It's just filling up space. Um, so yeah, Team Angie is an honor and dedication of my late great sister Angela Glenn, who embodied conscious individual. I say she was spiritual because I'm a spiritual person, and we talk more about spiritual experiences. I never sit here and talk about religion as much, but as far as spiritual experiences, me myself, I practice Buddhism. I don't really get into a lot of other religions or whatever. I pick them up to see what they're about so that I can understand and relate to people, you know, to figure out where they're coming from, not to judge or nothing like that. But I don't really care for religion like that. Whatever you believe in, whatever you don't believe in, that's up to you and your experiences. But I choose to experience knowledge in those areas. And that's how I get it, through spirituality and different practices or whatnot. But yeah, I don't push it or nothing like that. You know, knowledge comes to those who seek, and you know, you seek it, you'll find. If you want to learn some shit, you want to figure out some stuff, you'll go to it. And that's how we are connected with each other, because we are vibrating on the same frequency. There's knowledge here that help you evolve. But at the same time, like, you know, I'm not just pushing anything on anybody. Like, if you wanted it to be there for you to get it, it'll come into your frequency, and you'll be vibrating enough to it be your reality or whatnot. But nevertheless, Team Angie came from pain and misunderstanding and lack of knowledge, a lack of understanding what's really going on with the world, and how people feelings really impact their length of life. And I advocate for mental health awareness because it's important to know not only to feel good making money and feel good just being you, but also being able to have emotional intelligence to know when it's time to react on certain things and when it's time to let certain things go, because it's not your job to try to change anybody or correct anybody or nothing like that. People do what they do, and if y'all vibrating on the same frequency, that's good. If not, then, you know, you can subtract, and that's just what it's about. You have to pay attention and realize what people choose to engage their energy on. You know, where the mind goes, the energy goes, and attention flows, and so on and so on. That creates your experience. If you sit here and focus on some negative shit all day, you're gonna have a negative experience. The universe is gonna make sure you align with that, and you know it becomes your reality, and that's totally fine if that's what you desire. But I don't want that shit, so I don't engage with it. I let it be. You know, just like if you see fire, you either gonna put it out or you're gonna go fuck with it, get burnt. You have options to let it be and let it go. And that's the same with individual. When I detect a motherfucker not vibrating on my frequency, we subtract, you know. And it is what it is. My experience don't have to be your experience, and your experience don't have to be my experience. And so on and so forth. I protect my peace in that way, knowing where I belong and where I don't. And I'm not here to argue with nobody about religion, nothing like that. You believe what you believe, you know, like shit. Your spirits can't help me, and mine can't help you. But we'll see who really holds power if it comes to that shit, you know. But that's another story. So why choose Team Angie? Because you're a part of a like-minded individual community, working for yourself but not by yourself. And this doesn't say that, but this is me showing you why, and you can read the reasons why. Being attached to this type of energy, if that's what you desire to do and to learn from. At Team Angie, we're passionate about helping beginners achieve financial freedom through digital marketing or our master resale rights, e-course, and live mentorship. Provide I try to hurry up, wrap this up. But yeah, you know what it is. That's Talks with Team Angie LLC. Um, just sent out the newsletter, so you'll be able to get a piece of that and also the other money making activities that we got going on and we're embarking on to start. Ooh, pardon me. To start your journey today.